Fine. So what we are going to do now here, the yesterday we have studied about the text font, how we need, how we are using icons, links, list, tables. So this is not a different thing. This is also from the HTML only. Sorry, but we are using writing a CSS. Okay, so now what happens? So today we are going to be discuss more on the remaining these two topics. So these topics are very important while developing an application. Okay, so I will give an example of 1 minute, just a minute. Okay, okay, fine. The first one is a display. What is a display? The display property is the most important CSS property in controlling the layout. What is a layout? So layout is a left navigation. So left we need a this much space like a 20 pixel or something 60 pixel. So from the right side we need a around a 1200 pixel like that. So this is called a layout. So this has to be sit previous button has to be sit here and next button is sit to be here. So this is called a layout, means we are aligning the items accordingly. Okay, so display property is the most important CSS property for controlling the display property is the most important CSS property for controlling the layout. The display property specifies the if how an element should be displayed. So so here what happens? We already seen like a display block level element and a inline element. So what is a block level element? The block level element it is starts with a new line and it takes the full width of the uh, screen. So div is in a block level element and examples of block level element h1, h2, all the things are there. And the inline element is more what it is. So inline element it is taking as much space is required and it is not going for the new line. Okay. So next what we are going to do? So we are going to be use a display property none. One more thing is that display none is commonly used with a JavaScript to hide and show the element without deleting and recreating a element. Okay, so what happens here? Just I want to create a one CSS property, then you will see. Okay, the first what I want to do, I want to go to my folder, in the folder I want to open the CSS page now. Sorry, CSS folder. In the first CSS folder, so I just open a CMD code. So now it is open. So I want to create a one file now here. So just close all the files initially. Then index 7.html. Sorry, there is a slight mistake is happened. Let's close this one. Just right click, rename index 7.html. So just press enter. So initially it is going to be initialize all the libraries here, tab 9, like that. So all why? Because so I have installed the plugins, right? So that plugin need to be initiate. So that's why it is telling that running the file name. Okay, let it be. It will create for a while, within a few minutes. Let it be. The first what we are going to do. So I want to create a file. Then I want to define a one h1 tag and there is a one more h1 tag. So what is the difference between this h1 and this h1 is here it is a class is the hidden is there and this is the class is normal HTML tag or h1 tag. A p is a notice that okay, this is a paragraph. So I used a h1 dot hidden. So h1 is a tag and the class is hidden. This is the hiding hidden heading. Okay, so let's go with an example. Okay, still it is creating. So let I will use a, okay, let initialize the tab 9 and everything. So initially, because whenever we created a new file or something, so it will take a little bit time. So let it be. So doc. So if it is not coming, so just go control space bar. So it is going to be load, and it is going to be initialize doc. Okay, now what I want to do, I will take a h2 tag, and this is a display property. Okay, and I will take a one more class h2 dot hello. Okay, so this is how it is going to be created. Okay, this is hello, welcome to JS or something like that, or else welcome to JS. This content will be hidden, and I will take a one more paragraph. So I will add a dummy text. So you know this one how to add. LOE means, so this is a dummy text it will give. So this is my example is there. So right click, open with the live server. So once it is open with the live server, see how we'll get to know whether it is running or not. If you just go here, here it is a port. So port 5500 it is running. So then you can go to the any browser, just click a 127 point something like that. So index 7.html. So it will not throw. So what is the file name here? Yeah, we done a one more mistake, that is not a file 5501 5500 index 7.html. Okay, this is we know this one now. So now what happens here? So here we are going to be, okay, here what happens, so I want to write a display for this one. What they written, they have written, so h1 hidden, visibility is a hidden. So what is a visibility hidden, and a display none. So hiding an element can done by the display none also. So let's see. So here I want to write a style for h1 tag. So there are two h1 tag are, sorry, h2 tag are there. H2 tag is there, dot hello. But one H2 tag is having a class hello, and one is a normal tag. So I want whatever the styles I will apply, so it will apply for the H2 tag where the class hello is there. So if it is a class, we are using a dot. If it is an ID, here we are using a ID. Got it? So I will just use a, if it is an ID, something hi. For H2, that is a class, that is why dot is used to hello. So then what we are going to do, so visibility hidden, save it, we'll go here, we'll see here, see this property is not visible. What is that property, sorry, element? So H2 class is a not visible. Okay, so then this is the one more property is there, H2 ID, what we can say, high is there. So this is the, because it is not applied because this is the idea attribute. Got it? So if I use a visibility hidden, so then it is going to be what we can say. So hide a data. So this is how the H2 tag will be so hidden. So if you want to make a this tag, this is a display property is there. So here it is showing, right? Display property is there. If you want to hide means how you are going to be hide. So instead of this hello dot, see h2 tag here also is there. The class hello we are using class hello is here. So h2 id id high. So here it is the h2 id means what? So instead of dollar, just use a high. Save it, run it. See, this one is gone. This the first. So this is how we can hide and show the element. Okay. So we have a one more property called so display properties means what? So there are two properties are there, that is the display block and display inline. Okay, so that is more deeply we are going to be study in detail. Okay, so now where we have done position. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so there are four properties will come in the CSS positions. So that is very important. So what are all the important thing? So let's go one by one. So just I want to remove this one because I don't want to create a one more file. Just I will remove this one and I will just let it be. Style let it be. So now, uh, what is the example? So what are all the display properties are there? So there are four display properties are there. One is a display, a static, fixed, and a relative, and one more thing is a absolute. Okay, so so that is we are going to be discuss in the detail. So first I want to write the heading. What are the display properties are there? So H2. First one is a static. Second one is a relative. Third one is a fixed. Fourth one is a absolute. And fifth one is a sticky. So these are all the very important. Why important I am telling? If you just go here, if you just see here, any let's I will take a Flipkart. The Flipkart application. Okay, you see everybody know the Flipkart application. So here there are n times they are using these properties. Where they are using, so if you want to write this image, it has to be sit here only means they have to write a display properties here for static or sticky. See if I scroll down means, so this is it is a something fixed is there. See it is there. If I scroll means this page will go, but it is should be a fixed. So that is all the properties we are setting here. Okay, so this is a how it will works. So just I will go one by one. The first one is a static. Okay, what is a static? The HTML elements are positioned by static by default. Okay, the static position elements are not affected by the top, bottom, left corner. So what is a box model? So every element is having a box model. So that is a margin, padding, border, so height and width. But this position static is not going to be effect here. Okay, so let's go one by one. The first one I will go with a position, a static. So first I will write the static one. So here what happened? I will create a two things, h1 and position colon a static. Okay, so this is I have created. So then next I want to add a paragraph. So paragraph where I want to add, so I will add. So this is a paragraph for a static position. See, static position is itself by default it is there, but even we are going to be set, it is not going to be affect any what you can say any changes to the viewport or a website. So just if I run means, so you are not finding any differences here. This is called a position static. So I will write a little bit what I can say CSS for this one. So what is the CSS? I will take a one more paragraph. So then I will write a class. What is this one? A static. I will add a dummy text. So you guys are know this one. So for this style, we are just writing the what is the class name? D. So instead of paragraph, I will take a okay. So just I will change a div. What is a div? Div is also like a div also one element. It is act like a not a similar. How is like a H2 element? This is like a div. You can define a content, audio, image, or anything inside a div. Okay, for a div dot a static is the my class, and I want to write a styles. So what is a style? The position is a static, and I want to set a border 3 pixel solid blue. Save it. We'll go here. See, this is a my what we can say position static. If you want to set a height of it, it looks very big. So just set a width around a 400 pixel. Okay, so this is a position. Okay, so an element with a position static is not positioned to any special way. It is always positioned according to the normal flow of a page. So it will not position right or bottom or a left or a top. So I am positioning at a normal flow. What is a normal flow? Always it is starting from the top left corner. So that is we know. Okay, so this is a normal, what we can say, uh, static position. Okay, and one more thing it is the okay. This is so this is a static position. What is the position is static. So what is the standard procedure? Always it has to be start from the left. Okay, now so the next it will come like that a position a relative. Okay, what is the position relative? So I want to take a same class name. Okay, I will I will just comment it. Okay, I will just comment it. So div dot relative. So this is my class, and this is a element positioned relative. Okay. So what is this? This is a class static. It is already commented. So just I will take a copy this one, and I will add here. So then I will change a what is that one? Or relative thing. So relative. So position is what? Relative. Relative, and a border you have set. So then we are adding a left property. Left is something 40 pixel. Okay. See, an element position to the relative is a position to relative. It's a normal position. Okay, what is a normal position? So I want to add a left, but I want to add a 40 pixel a space here. So here it is a see the space is added. Okay, why I am telling this one is whenever if you go for a deeper development, you will get to know why I am telling this one, why it is so important. So you are not finding any differences here. So just added a left 40, and here it is there. So why I am adding a left 40 here? Since for this class static, it will not affect it to the any viewport, but this will affect the viewport. So that will discuss. That is the position is a relative. Okay. So if you want to set any color or something like that, you can let it be. So then one more thing is there. the position is a fixed. The third one is a fixed. So what I will do, I will write one more thing called a position fixed property. I will write either you can take a same page or you can take a different page. So what I will do, I will take a div dot fixed means it is going to be create a fixed for. So this is a fixed property in the position. So this is a div is there. Then now what I want to do, so div dot fixed I want to use. Open close brace and position fixed where we have to position. So bottom is a 0 and right is 0, and if you want to set a width equal to 400 pixel, so if you want to set a border uh, 4 pixel solid uh, blue violet. Okay, so just run it. We'll go here. See here. So this is the first one is a okay. Let it be. I will add this one also. So I will write a two classes here. Copy. So this is a static. So just I will remove this one also. So we'll add some break here. So I will copy. Yeah, left will remove here. See here, this is the position static. So by default, it is a static position. So it is always come up with a, this is a left aligned. Where is a one more thing relate will come. So that will affect to the viewport and it will not attach to the left. So whatever the position you are going to be, it is going to be set. So that is position relative. And the third one will come to position fixed. So what it is there, it is just aligned here. So there is no difference we are going to be seen here. So what I will do, I will take some paragraph, adding a dummy text. So I will just break into a lines. Okay. So I will copy the country. Copy. Control V. Control. I will paste n times. Save it. Run it. So still we need to add Control V. Control V. Control V like that. Save it. Run it. See here. The bottom is a fixed at a position. So this is the bottom 0 like that. So if you want to do top, if you just go here, just change top 0, right 0. So just go here, see it is aligned here. So fixed property. Where we need a fixed property? See here. If I scroll also this top bar is fixed, right? So there you are going to be use one example I'm giving. So you have to write in many location. For this TV also it is going to be refer for the top one. So that is you are going to be writing the when you become a developer you are going to be no. So see here this is the fixed it is going to be this top bar. So this is the top bar you are getting right. So this is the property is a fixed one. So just I will say minimize. See, this property, whole blue color header is there now. So this will be whole page it will be there. So this is the fixed property is there. See here, the position is fixed. What if I remove means? See, the header gone right. Where you are going to see header? So if I just make a position fixed, so it is going to be visible throughout the screen. Sir, then we can change the Flipkart code. No, it is not possible. Whatever the changes you are doing, so that is visible only within the browser. If you reload means again it will come to the original state. So this is called a, so this is just one example I have given. So 1,000 times you have to write that one. Okay. So that is how you have to. Okay, so this is called a fixed properties. Okay, the next is a one more thing is okay. What at all we have learned? We have learned about the position fixed. Okay, and one more thing is a position absolute. So this is are very important. So just I will control Z because I don't want those many paras. You got to know how to that is a fixed it will works. So fine, it's must. Okay. The next what you then absolute position absolute. See the position and absolute element with the position absolute is position relative to the is the nearest position the ancestor instead of pointing to the relative the viewport link fixer. Okay, first we'll write an example. Okay, the first we have written the relative thing. So that is a position is relative. So width is a 400 pixel and border is 3 pixels solid something like that. So if you want to set a height also you can just set a so height about a 200 pixel. Then I want to write a one more uh, class. So that is a div dot absolute. ABS, okay, sorry, ABSO absolute, right? Absolute. Okay, so just type this is a absolute CSS. Oh, what is the main feature here? It is going to be referred to it's a what is it? Ancestor. So just I will just paste control next after here. Okay. So if you keep this one at top also, it will work. No worries. Okay, so the relative and absolute or both are communicating each other. It's like that. Okay, so the absolute I have written. So this is absolute CSS. It will refer to its ancestors. Sorry if it is a spelling mistakes. Ancestor means forefathers like that. Okay, so just I want to write a one more CSS div dot absolute close and position absolute. So the top is 80 pixel and right is 0, width is 200 pixel and height will be 100 pixel and border colon 3 pixel solid blue is there. If you want to give like any other color, if you just give this color or any color you okay, save it. So just run it. Okay, so here what we are going to do, the first one is a relative is there. Okay, so what it is referring in the sense, yeah, where is that one? So the position is absolute, okay, and the top is 80 pixel and right is 0, the width is 200, and this is how it will be there. So always it is going to be refer this relative uh, position. Okay, so just we'll go one by one. So just slight mistake we have done since. Let's check. So width is 0. Okay, relative absolute is correct. And the position equals to absolute. So both the programs are correct. Okay, so let's check that one. So it has to be fit. See, what is the absolute relative means? The absolute always it is referred to the it's a relative box. So that is we'll see that one. Okay, so I will see that how we are going to be fix that one. So it has to be always, see, absolute it is always referred to the it's a relative box. So that is I will give one example. So got it. So this is a position is a static, it is always to is a normal thing, and one more is a relative. So you are going to be set uh, relative sizes, so that is affect to the normal viewport. The fixed property is the one thing, and the absolute part. So absolute it is going to be referred to the relative. So that is I will give one more example, correct example. So we'll see in the later section. So fixed is there, one more thing it will come up, that is a sticky. So sticky is something like that. Okay, it is going to be a stick for the some a position. So what is a some position means? So here I want to stick, it is almost similar to the position. So here we are going to be make it a sticky. So if you want to make a specific page sticky, then it is going to be stick along with a special position. Okay, so this is how the position is work. So I will give one more example. Okay, just if you got to know what is the static absolute, let it be, or else I will take one more session for this one. Complete one example, all including all example you will get to know. Okay, so next is a Z index. Okay, what is a Z index? So just I will again you are going to be use this one in the many types. So jet index property specify the stack order of an element. What is a stack? The stack is something. So we are going to be add a item over a item. So if tipping box is a one stack. Let's say this is a stack. Okay. So this is a stack is there. So how we are going to be add item? The first take. So first item you are going to be add here. Sorry, I will just take one. So just I will add a one. Okay, okay. This is a stack one, and so box one, two, three, four, five, like they are going. This is called a stack. So what it will be that it will come from here one, two, three, four. Removing four, three, two, one. So this is called a stack. Same thing. Z index property specify the stack of an order of an element. What is an element? Anything. It might be a header, it might be a paragraph, it might be an image, or it might be a video. Okay. The first what I will do, so I want to take a this way example. The header source image I will take because of Z index it will be replaced behind the text. Okay. So then Z index minus one. First we'll write this one image. I will take another program index a dot html and the doc, save it. H2, the Z index. So Z index it is there. Okay. So now what we are going to do? I want to take a one image and a paragraph. So I will take a image as a one thing, then and I will take a one paragraph. LOE loiparam double text we have added. Let it be. Let's save it. I want to add image, right? So just if you go for the where Pixabay is a free. Pixabay it will giving a free images. Okay. Not all, some images you will get the free. So I will take a this flower image, right click, inspect. So here I want to see, I will find a, if you just double click on that one, so just do Control X, just go in the source, save it, right click. So, so index 8.html. So just go here, so just change a 8.html. Okay, so this is a what we can say text or something like that. Okay, so now we are going to be written some, so position for the image, position absolute left or everything. So just I will copy this whole step. Copy, save it, run it. See here, here image is there. Okay, so here it is text is there. So just assume. So if I just I will remove Z index. So the text you are not going to be see here. From here you are going to be seeing the text. Got it? Are you finding any text in the over the image? So why it is there? So we have done a position absolute. Left is 0 pixel, top is 0 pixel. Left 0 pixel, top 0 pixel means it is aligned into the left corner. Then we have a text. So it is not visible. So if you want to visible, how you are going to do? So that is a Z index -1. Save it. See now the text is above the what is screen. But if you just remove this one, see I'm not finding here. If I click here, see it is showing like this. Just if I use the Z index, I am going to be get the full text. So got it. So Z index means so we are going to be overlapping. What it will happen? So Z index property specifies the stack order of an element. So for the image from Z index -1 means so the image is 0 position, -1 position. Sorry, so -1 position is the image and at 1 position text will be there. Okay, so this is called a Z index. So why we need a and all you might see this. See sometimes you want to here it is there. See this is a text is there. If I not use a just index, it is going to be hide the background. Let's see whether see how they return. Right click to inspect. Have they written any Z index or something or they written a different code. So nature is there. I will just search for the Z index. Yeah, they have written a different thing. So always what we want to do, see not only image, if you want to display here it is image is there, image over one more image you want to display or a text, so there you have to mention the stack order. So 1 2 3 like that. So how it is there, if you just go for the what is that, Swiggy, Zomato, Netflix, Hotstar I will use. So Hotstar, what happens here? It is going to display the content, so image or multiple images like that. So there, if you want to display content, see here it is some images there. Okay, After that image, one more image you need to display. So there you want to display, which is a banner is there, but if you want to make some text or something like that, you are going to be take here. So here it is the image is there. Let's assume. So there you are going to be see mouse orbit. So 2023 Hindi title is this is a, again there is a one more image is there. So for this and all you need to mention the ZIndex properties. Okay. So we'll see that one. Okay. When you're developing an application, you will get to know why to use the ZIndex and all everything. So fine. So let it be. So ZIndex means so stacking the order of an HTML element. So keep in mind that's it. So next is the overflow. So this is also very very important because throughout your application again you are using this one. There are four properties are there. Visible is there, hidden is there, scroll is there, auto is there. So we are going to be deal with one by one. So I don't want to take a one more file here. I will write a HR tag. It is going to be write a horizontal line. Okay, so here it is a the horizontal line is there. So our image is high, image height is big. So what I will do, I will make a height property around a 100 pixel. Save it, run it. Yeah, let it be. Uh, I will do some break here. BR means break tag. I have done a 4 to 5 times break. See here it is a my next programs overflow. For the overflow, what I will do, I will write the first div. Then I will add some dummy text. I will write a class here. The class, what is the class name? Uh, Overflow class. So here what I am going to write, div dot overflow open close brace. So div overflow class. So this both are same. So let's see whether it is applying properly or not. Just change a color. So whether I might be written a wrong or something like that. Color will be something red or rebel caprol or something like that. Okay, fine. I have written it because my text color is changed. So I will set the width property as a 300 pixel and height is around a 200 pixel. Let's see width. So this is how. And I will set a border property. Border 2 pixel solid. The color you want something. If you don't want any color, just control. Okay. I will do some color you can something yellow. Save it, run it. So this is how it is there. What if I, this is the normal, let's assume one box is there, there is a text is there. So then where we are using? Okay. What if I having the more content? Control C, Control V, Control V, save it, run it. You'll see here. See here. My box is this much is there, but the content is it is showing like this. So what to do? For that, we are going to be show one visibility property. So if you don't want to show that content, so just add a visibility hidden. Sorry, not this one. Not visibility, overflow hidden. Overflow, save it, run it. See, whatever the text after the box, it is be hidden. Overflow, hidden. So if you want to show how much content is, what is the overflow? Auto hidden scroll. Overflow, visible. If you want to show after the square box, so this is my size, but text is exceeding. So if you want to show means So that is visible. Overflow is visible. If you want to hide means overflow hidden. Save it, run it. So it is hidden, right? So next, this is called a overflow hidden. The next property is what? So that is a visible and hidden. So if you want to have a, okay, I want to show the text. I want to show the text, but I need a one more button that is called a, what is this one? So that is a scroll. So overflow scroll. SCR scroll. Save it. Run it. Will go here. See, I want to show the text. It should not be cross this box also, and it should not be hide also. Have a text. I want to show it. So this is I want to add a scroll like this. You might see that this is a overflow. A scroll is there. It might be having a more content. So if you add a some more low parent text and a low parent text, save it. The scroll button is shrinking here. So this is a this much is there. If you're having a more content, copy, control V, control V, save it, run it. See, this is how it is shrinking. So you can add a thousand lines of a code. It is going to be taken. So this is called a overflow a scroll. Okay. So this is a one thing. Overflow is there. Okay. I am not sure. There is a scroll visibility means, so overflow visible means that its content will be visible. Overflow hidden means it is going to be hide. It is not show the extended content. If you use a scroll, if you have more content also, it is the scroll will be there. You are going to be scroll. Then what is auto? So I have a div class overflow. I have a div dot or FL, something like that. This is a class. So I have a something one live parent text, save it, run it, will go here. So this is a the text is there. So for that I want to write the same CSS. Okay, div dot or FL is a class. Where is that class? So or FL is a class. Same CSS I will write here. Save it, run it. See, here the scroll is there, but here it is scroll is not there. Are you going to see? No. Why? Because content is less. So then how we are going to be defined? Whether it is a more content or whether it is a less content. If it is a more content, automatically scroll has to become. If it is a less content, automatically scroll has to be gone. So for that, if you make it, so there is a one property called overflow auto. Auto, auto. Save it. See here. Here the content is more, automatically scroll will come. If there is a content is less, the scroll is not there. Okay. What I will do, I will add a copy, control V. Initially for the second due, there is a no scroll button. Now automatically scroll button is came. So why what is you are using the overflow auto? So always best practice is to use the overflow auto because we are not sure. Some people they are adding a more content, so then the scroll will come. If it is adding a less content, the scroll will be hidden. So this is how the overflow property it will works. The overflow a scroll and this is how it will work. Got it? So this is the overflow property. So fine, this is very important. For the position, I will take a one more session. So if you just practice it, so throughout your coding life, you are going to be deal with these four topics.